But is there any one memory from working with Nirvana that like sticks out in your mind that just makes you smile when you think of it?
South America was really fun. And that was one where that was an experience that was new to all of us. And to go down to a country to where we don't speak the same language. And like when we were out and about around in Seattle, people were generally pretty cool. And you kind of got this feeling of like, well, maybe they're not really that big of a band. And so we'd go down to, there was never like this hysteria in Seattle when we went out and did stuff or saw other bands. But down there, it was really interesting. In January of '93, we did 2 shows. One was in Rio, one was in Sao Paulo. And when we first landed at the airport, we had like one of our people who was working with us stopped and said, okay, we were kind of at these 2 double doors, and they said, I kind of want to prepare you when these 2 doors open. There's going to be a lot of people out there, and we've got these barricades set up, and we're going to wheel you through as fast as possible. And we're like, wow, that's something we've only seen in like Beatle films, and that was the case. And so, and that was like the beginning of how that week started, and it was just kind of crazy and surreal, and yeah, I don't think like looking back there was anything quite like it. And I think one of the high points was a handful of us went hang gliding, and it was the first time I'd ever done anything like that. I really wasn't a huge fan of heights, but I remember from my hotel balcony I was watching these hang gliders come down all morning. And so I think the invitation went out the night before, and I'd initially said, well, let me think on it. And after watching, all these successful landings, I said, okay, I'm in. And in doing it, it was one of the most thrilling. I mean, it was so much fun. It was unreal. And I think that Kurt was the first one that went out, and he landed on the beach, and then I went out over the waterways and came back and landed on the beach. And I remember thinking to myself, that's the craziest fucking thing I've ever done in my life. It was unbelievably rad and super fun. And I remember thinking, all right, like, cool your jets here, because, Kurt's like, he's like crowd surfed at Reading. Like, how do you top that, So I remember he said to me, he says, what did you think? I said, yeah, it was pretty good. He said, that was the most fucking amazing thing I've ever done in my life. I was like, so, like, and yeah, okay.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this interview clip of mine with Ernie Bailey, make sure to subscribe for more because there is a lot more coming. Everything on my channel is 100% original. I'm the one conducting all the interviews and doing all the editing. So if you want to support me, the best way to do so is simply to subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys.